Hello, welcome back. So good to have you. Today I would love to talk about my hair. It's quite the topic. I get a lot of attention for it, which I did not expect. But yeah, I want to talk about it because I think it's really important. When I was little, I had long, blonde, beautiful, soft, golden hair, and I was always drawn out of the crowd, with "you're so pretty and you're so cute and you should be a model when you grow up." And my sister and I were these polar opposites, and she had the dark hair, I had the light hair, dark eyes, I had light eyes. We were just such opposites, and it got to be this really ugly scenario where she was called the smart one and I was called the pretty one. And what we heard is, I heard I'm not smart and she heard she's not pretty. So then it's this battle to try and find ways to be other things. I couldn't embrace my beauty. I didn't like it. I didn't believe it. I chose to not see it, to not love it. And so I went year after year and went further and further in, with all of the other things that happened as well with me. And I didn't want people to see me for my beauty, my exterior beauty. And, my husband, he wanted me to have the long blonde hair. And there was one time that I cut it short and he came home and he was so angry with me that he probably mentioned it to me every single day until it grew longer. He wanted me to look a certain way. He wanted me to be a certain way. And I wanted him to be certain ways too. It wasn't one-sided. There was things about him that I wanted specifically. And, he didn't want me too skinny, and he definitely wanted the long blonde hair. And so I just kind of bought into that story and I just let it be the way it was. But then after my accident, I had lost a big chunk on the top, and so I cut it really short. And I thought to myself, I'm not growing it long again. And I remember saying that to a few people, saying, "Yeah, I'm not letting it grow." And so I kept it. I had a little bit of length in the front. I grew it a little bit, and I dyed it black for a while, and kind of embrace that for a bit. But then there was this part of me that was just like, I just really, really want people to love me for my inner beauty. I just want to remove the exterior, and I just want to see what that feels like. And so my daughter did it first. She was in Vancouver and she was super brave, and she was going to school for a year down there, and she shaved her head, and I saw that and I was so excited for her and jealous, and I thought, no, I have to do this. So I finally got up the courage with her help and shaved my head, and I loved it. I felt so empowered and so excited for what I chose to do. And so I owned it, and I got lots of comments and really good feedback of how great I looked, which was funny because people were saying that I looked beautiful and that I had great style, but I didn't do it for that reason. I did it because I wanted not have people say that about my beauty. So it was kind of a funny thing. So probably a year went by, and I started to get into this phase where I started to feel lonely. And I thought, am I attracting the wrong kind of people? Like, am I going to stay single and alone for the rest of my life because I've made these strong stands and these strong choices? So February last year, I started growing my hair out again. And I was growing it out for probably a year. And I liked it at first, and then I started to not like it. And I went to Singapore and Malaysia and Thailand. And I'm in Thailand one day, and I'm just like, why am I doing this? Why am I growing my hair? And I realized I'm growing my hair for everyone but me. I'm growing my hair out for what people see, what I wear, the makeup I have, the hair I choose to wear. It's for everyone else because I never see this. It's for them. So I got I got up, walked to town where I was at in Thailand, found a barber and said, "Take it off. Take it all off." And he just looked at me shocked. Of course, I'm this white chick and now I want to have a shaved head, and it was quite funny, but he did it, and I walked out of the shop and I was like, "Yes, there I am. There I am again." And I did it for me, and I love it. And I have a razor and I take it down every like probably second or third day, and I just love how it makes me feel, because this is like to my roots who I am. I just feel empowered and strong and courageous, and lots of people, men and women, come up to me and say, "Man, I wish I was strong enough to do that." And I say, just take that razor and just go right down the middle. Just take it off. Just don't give yourself a choice. Just do it, because it's so awesome. I don't believe that we should be so stuck in all of this exterior beauty stuff, and it's all about how you feel. Sometimes I'll walk by a store and I'll see my reflection in the mirror, and I'm like, "Oh, that's what I look like today." Oh, because I put my clothes on because they're comfortable. I don't care what I look like anymore. I mean, I think I look better because I don't care. I care, but I don't care. It's a funny thing. I care about how I feel more than I care about how I look. So it's like this really cool thing that I'm playing with, and I'm just loving myself more and more. And I really encourage you to take that stance and to just step out and live life. I can't stop being a joy. I went skating this morning. I'm dancing. I'm playing through life. I'm flowing and ebbing through everything, and it's just magical. So join me in the magic if you choose, and let's play and have fun and just be. Who cares about this silly monkey suit we got going on? Let's just embrace this moment while we have it, and do it together with love and connection and peace and joy and this moment. So thank you for joining me again. Love you all. Another episode of This Is Me. This is truly me, and hope to see you again. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Muchly appreciated.